Hi, Dirty Girl here with another vintage sales report from my eBay and Etsy stores. I had 4 sales on eBay this, not the past week, but the week before. I'm still behind. So anyway, I'm going from July 25th to the 31st. And the first sale I have to report is this Steel Otto Ernst 1930s 2-blade pocket knife. This came from the lot of knives I bought at the auction and paid way too much for, as you might remember. I'm basically trying to just make my money back on that, and I think I will. It's going to take a little time. So this sold for $7.99, free shipping, so it was actually like $5.99. Next up is another one of these Hadson Japan Kent cigarette lighters. I have a lot of 7 of these from my auction box, and I have now sold 2 of them. This one sold for $12.50 free shipping, which is about $10.50, and I figured I paid about $1 a piece for them. Next up is this opaline vase. It's kind of a translucent white glass vase that sold for $18.50. That was from the auction lot, and I assigned $2 to that, so not too bad. And my last sale on eBay is this really old, like 1920s Boy Scout tack back pin. It's a little tiny thing. You can see how little it is. But that sold for $11.49, and that was from a bag of things I bought at the flea market that I paid $5 for. There were all kinds of buttons and pins and all kinds of things. So that's turning out to be a pretty good buy. And now onto my Etsy sales. The first sale is this bunch of little bridge snack trays. They're in the shapes of card suits, and they're made in Japan, so they have dragons and I don't know what all these are, a lion. And the funny thing is, this is a spade suit, but the little stem on the spade is on the top instead of the bottom. Or rather, the image on it is upside down is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know if that's because it was made in Japan and they, at that time, weren't that familiar with Western cards or what it is. But anyway, these used to be silver plate. They're now just down to mostly copper. And they sold for $15, and I paid $2 for them at the flea market. This is a Paolo Rossini scarf, silk scarf. It's nice. I paid $3 for that at a thrift store and sold it for $15. This is an abalone shell salt and pepper shaker. It's the second set of these I've sold. This one just had absolutely beautiful markings on it. So pretty. And I paid $3 for that and sold it for $18. This little blue and white jar I have had in my shop forever. It was a thrift store find for $1.50, and I sold it for $12. This is a really colorful cloisonne trinket box. I sold that for $24 and paid $8 for it at the flea market. This is an item that came from my mother-in-law's stash. It's a sterling silver and turquoise Navajo-made frog brooch. It was not marked, but I was able to test it as sterling silver. And this was probably my best, let's see, yeah, it was my best sale for that week. I sold it for $74. These earrings also came from my mother-in-law. They are Hobe, which is one of the better costume designers. Usually commands pretty high prices. These are clip-on earrings. I sold them for $22. These earrings are marked Castle Cliff. They're cream-colored bakelite. Screwback? Are they screwback? Some kind of clip-on or screwback earrings. I can't tell now. Funny story about these. These came from my mother-in-law. I was not sure whether they were bakelite or not, so I put in the description that they were maybe bakelite, but I wasn't sure. And I got a lot of people looking at them a lot of people, but nobody bought them. And so then I got the semi-chrome cream, which you can use to test Bakelite, and I tested it and it tested positive, so I changed the listing to say that it definitely was Bakelite, and they sold within 24 hours. So I'm really happy I got that testing cream. I think it helps to be able to say definitively that something is Bakelite. Oh, and I guess I sold them for $14. And this is a Monet gold tone chain. It's a nice one. I sold that for $10. That also came from my mother-in-law. This is a little Bennington Pottery mid-century snack plate, ceramic. I sold that for $15 and I bought it for 25 cents at a garage sale. This is a little fabric pillow top, hand-painted from France, and that was part of an auction lot. I paid $1 for it and sold it for $6. I don't usually sell things, but if I can't get at least 10 for it, but sometimes I do. And this is an interesting set. This is by a fairly well-known Native American silver jewelry maker named Murray Jackson, and this is a bear necklace and earring set in sterling silver. He's kind of known for these little bears. I didn't know any of this. Let's see, this came from my mother-in-law, I think. Where'd it go? There it is. Yes. The marking for this is way up inside the bear. It was so hard to see. I was really glad that I persisted in looking for a mark. My phone. And anyway, so I sold those for $22. And my last sale is this little lacquer box, hand-painted from Ecuador. It's got a really interesting shape to it. Oh, somebody's doing a Periscope. Whoever you are, if you're watching my video, sorry. I'm not watching your Periscope, but maybe I will in a minute, because this is my last item. Thought the colors on this were really, really pretty. And I sold it for $16, and I bought it for $1 at a garage sale. My total sales for the week ending July 31st were $307.48. That's after I took out what I had to pay for postage and whatnot. And the total that I paid for all of these items is $25.25. So, not a great week, but not a terrible week either, I guess. I'm looking forward to fall and better, higher sales. Most of my items are for sale at vintagedazzle.etsy.com. My eBay name is Karalenox, Karalenox. Thanks for watching. I'll be back soon with more of my mother-in-law motherload of vintage jewelry very soon. Thanks. Bye.